Some breaking news coming in. Indian cricketer Gautam Gambhir has taken on Mirwaiz Farooq for celebrating Pakistan's victory in the finals of the Champions Trophy. Gambhir has tweeted saying a suggestion, Mirwaiz Farooq, Kashmir, why don't you cross the border? You will get better fireworks. I can help you with the packing. A befitting reply, in fact, to Mirwaiz Farooq, who yesterday cheered for Pakistan. He is very happy about fireworks that he heard. A very befitting reply that Indian cricketer Gautam Gambhir has given to Farooq. Let's go across to my colleague Payal, who joins us with the latest on this. A befitting reply, Payal. He calls the victory an amazing victory yesterday, and this is the man who openly declared hatred against India, and he does it again and again. And now he gets a befitting reply from Gautam Gambhir. Tell us more about this. Let's go across to my colleague Payal. Payal, Pakistan's 12th man gets a befitting reply from India's Gautam Gambhir. Tell us more about this.
Well, of course, yes, Gautam Gambhir has often come out and has been very, very vocal about his support for the Indian Armed Forces of the state of India. And clearly here, while, of course, this Pakistani element, who has often tried to milk the entire issue, try to sort of, probably appease or please his masters across the border, clearly getting a befitting reply. Gautam Gambhir suggesting to him that why doesn't he take a passport and go across to Pakistan if so much is the love, and if required, then Gautam Gambhir is willing to in fact help him in even packing up and leaving India. Clearly more and more voices coming out, as we speak, as far as these elements are concerned. Remember, these separatist elements their true face has been unmasked. With the kind of crackdown that we've seen happening by the NIA. The fact that the Indian government is also, and now, not just spoken, but, even shown that they believe in action. And saying that, anyone who does not owe allegiance to the Constitution of India will be dealt with its own hand. So, former India, over here, a public voice coming out in support of India, clearly, rattling these voices over here, who clearly, have been speaking Pakistan's language. They've been extremely provocative in nature, and this is not the first time. Mirwaiz with Farooq, in fact, even recently when Pakistan made it to the finals, also made a very tauntive comment on Twitter, welcoming Pakistan, congratulating Pakistan for having reached the final. All of that, and does not take much to understand that these are not mere comments or responses coming in, as a sports enthusiast. They definitely have an agenda to pursue, something which they're getting paid for on behalf of Pakistan. Clearly,
that's very important, Payal. What you just said is very important. Gautam Gambhir has given a befitting reply. Where are our politicians? Why are they silent on this matter? Some politicians come to his rescue saying it only corresponds to sports. It does not correspond to sports alone. This man has openly batted for Pakistan several times. This is the man who said New Delhi must not have any rights over Kashmir. He's openly declared hatred against government of India. Where are our politicians?
Well, of course, yes, that's the million-dollar question. It does not take much to understand the language that Mirwaiz Farooq is speaking. The fact, who is he trying to appease over there? Who is he trying to please? He obviously is trying to please his masters across the border. But the fact is that none of the politicians have really come down to condemn. Their only job has been to condemn the action of the army, to question the action of the army. Clearly shameful behavior, from across political circles, whether it is, of course, these politicians, otherwise as well. Several left leaders have come out and, in fact, questioned the army, insulted the army for the action that they have really taken. Clearly, they should borrow a leaf probably from Gautam Gambhir, who, of course, has been wearing the Indian flag on his sleeve. He's someone who represented the country and is clearly played at the highest level. If Mirwaiz was so keen on congratulating Pakistan, then, maybe...
Absolutely, Payal. I request you to stay with us. I request you to stay with us.